What is up, YouTube gang? It's your boy FridayRandommedia, and I'm back once again on this Friday with another video. And today we're going to be revisiting our series, the Asking AI series. And this is episode 3, where we take two fictional characters from two different universes and we ask the AI who would win. If you want to see more of this series, comment down below and we'll continue. Otherwise, hit the like button and tune in. Let's get into it. So today's battle is going to be between two fictional characters from video game universes. We have the last Dragonborn, the Dovahkiin from the Elder Scrolls. Most of you guys probably know from Skyrim. And we have Kratos from the God of War series. Everyone knows Kratos. And another thing, Death Battle themselves did a battle with the Dovahkiin recently with the Dark Souls protagonist. And that turned out to be rather controversial to people. So we're going to ask the AI who would win between the Dovahkiin and Kratos. Allow me to read. A battle between the Dovahkiin from the Elder Scrolls and Kratos from God of War would be a clash of two formidable warriors, each possessing unique skills and abilities. However, determining a clear winner would be challenging due to different mechanics of power scaling within their respective game universes. The Dovahkiin, as the player character in the Elder Scrolls Skyrim, is a highly customizable character with access to a vast array of spells, weapons, and shouts. They can wield powerful weapons, wear formidable armor, and use shouts derived from the ancient language of dragons, known as the Thu'um. The Dovahkiin's versatility and adaptability allow players to tailor their playstyle to their preferences, making them formidable opponents. Kratos, on the other hand, is a demigod and the protagonist of the God of War series. He possesses immense strength, speed, and durability, as well as wielding the Blades of Chaos, weapons infused with the power of the Greek gods. Kratos has a track record of defeating powerful foes and gods, showcasing his relentless determination and combat prowess. To determine the outcome of a battle between the Dovahkiin and Kratos, we would need to establish specific parameters and limitations within a shared fictional universe. Additionally, their encounter would depend on various factors, such as the circumstances leading to the battle, the terrain, and each character's specific abilities and equipment at the time. It's important to remember that both characters come from different fictional universes with their own rules and power scaling. Without further details or specific context, it becomes subjective and speculative to determine a definitive winner in a battle between the Dovahkiin and Kratos. Ultimately, the outcome would be open to interpretation and may vary depending on the individual preferences and perspectives. So, if you've seen the first two episodes of my Asking AI series, you know that I don't like the on the fence talk. The AI tries to play it neutral a lot. That's not good enough for me. So we've got to dive a little bit deeper. It's talking a lot about power scaling. It's talking a lot about their weapons and their abilities. So we are going to dive into powers and abilities, starting off with Kratos. What powers and abilities does Kratos have? Allow me to read. Kratos, the iconic protagonist in the God of War series, possesses a wide range of powers and abilities that contribute to his fearsome reputation as the Ghost of Sparta. Here are some of his notable powers and abilities. Number 1. Superhuman strength. Kratos possesses incredible strength, allowing him to overpower enemies and perform devastating attacks. He can lift and throw massive objects, overpower gigantic creatures, and engage in intense hand-to-hand combat. Number 2. Godly weapons. Kratos wields a variety of powerful weapons throughout his journey, most notably the Blades of Chaos. These chained blades are infused with the power of Greek gods, granting him incredible precision and cutting power. He also acquires other weapons like the Leviathan Axe and Spartan Shield in later installments. Number 3. Spartan Rage. When his rage reaches its peak, Kratos can tap into his Spartan Rage. This ability enhances his strength and grants him heightened resilience, allowing him to withstand significant damage while defeating devastating blows to enemies. Number 4. Godly powers. As the series progresses, Kratos gains access to divine abilities bestowed upon him by gods and mystical artifacts. These include abilities such as time manipulation, the ability to control elemental forces like fire and ice, and even the ability to alter reality itself. Number 5. Enhanced durability and regeneration. Kratos possesses impressive durability, allowing him to withstand extreme physical punishment and survive injuries that would be fatal to ordinary mortals. He also possesses a regenerative ability, enabling him to heal from wounds and recover from near-fatal situations. Number 6. Tactical combat skills. Kratos is a highly skilled and experienced warrior. He possesses exceptional combat prowess, utilizing a combination of quick strikes, acrobatics, and brutal finishing moves to overwhelm his opponents. His fighting style incorporates various techniques, including grappling, disarming enemies, and utilizing the environment to his advantage. Number 7. Indomitable willpower. Kratos possesses an unyielding determination and unrelenting drive to achieve his goals. His sheer force of will allows him to overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges and face powerful adversaries without backing down. These powers and abilities contribute to Kratos' reputation as an indomitable force and destruction of vengeance. He is a relentless warrior who has faced and triumphed over gods, mythical creatures, and other formidable foes throughout his epic journey in the God of War series. So, we have quite the list here. We have some time manipulation, reality warping in some instances. He has a lot of weapons, such as the Blaze of Chaos. He has the shield. He has the Leviathan Axe. So, he's quite packed with quite the powers, abilities, and weapons. I'd also say that his Spartan Rage, you can somewhat compare it to the Hulk. So, let's move on to the other combatant. We have the last Dragonborn, the Dovahkiin. Moving on to the Dovahkiin, let's ask the AI, what abilities and powers does the Dovahkiin possess? Allow me to read. The Dovahkiin, also known as the Dragonborn, is the player in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, and possesses a range of powers and abilities that make them a formidable warrior. Here are some notable powers and abilities of the Dovahkiin, and we also have a long, lengthy list here, so buckle up. Number 1, Dragon Shouts, also known as Thuum. The Dovahkiin has the unique ability to harness the power of dragon language and use Thuum or dragon shouts. These shouts can have various effects, such as unleashing powerful elemental attacks, fire breath, frost breath, slowing time, or even summoning dragons. Number 2, Weapon Mastery. The Dovahkiin is proficient with various weapons, including swords, axes, bows, and magic. They can specialize in different combat styles, utilizing one-handed or two-handed weapons, ranged attacks, or magical spells. Number 3, Mastery of Magic. The Dovahkiin can harness and cast a wide range of magical spells from different schools of magic, including Destruction, offensive spells like fireballs or lightning bolts, Restoration, healing and protection spells, Conjuration, summoning creatures or weapons, and Illusion, manipulating minds and emotions, and even more. Number 4, Dragon Aspect. As the Dragonborn, the Dovahkiin can tap into their draconic heritage and assume the dragon aspect form. This ability grants enhanced attributes, increased power, and the resistance to damage, making them more formidable in battle. Number 5, Resistance to Dragon Breath. Dragons possess powerful breath attacks such as fire or frost breath. The Dovahkiin has a natural resistance to these dragon breath attacks, allowing them to withstand and endure the onslaught of these powerful elemental forces. Number 6, Lockpicking and Stealth. I'm not going to go into that really for this battle. Number 7, Crafting and Enchanting. The Dovahkiin can forge weapons, armor, and items using various materials found in the game world. They can also enchant these items, imbuing them with magical properties, blah blah blah. And number 8, pretty important, Immortality. In the lore of Elder Scrolls universe, the Dragonborn possesses the soul of a dragon, granting them a form of immortality. However, this aspect might not directly translate to gameplay mechanics. It's important to note that the Dovahkiin's powers and abilities can be further expanded and customized based on player choices, skill, and character development within the game's open-world RPG mechanics. The specific combination of shouts, spells, weapons, and skills chosen by the player determines the Dovahkiin's playstyle and capabilities in combat and exploration. So, yeah, a lot of this is based on the game mechanics, but going with the lore of both games, it sounds like both of these combatants are absolutely packed to the gills with weapons and abilities and combat skills. So it's quite competitive here as far as, abilities and powers and such. Yeah, they both got time manipulation, they both got reality warping. It seems like the Dragonborn has a more versatile set of magic. There's elemental attacks, there's conjuration, so he's able to actually summon help into a battle. So up next, I'm just going to go down a short list of the foes that each combatant has vanquished, starting with the Dovahkiin. Dragons. The Dovahkiin, as the Dragonborn, has the ability to battle and slay powerful dragons that roam the skies of Skyrim. Dragons are ancient, immensely powerful beings in the Elder Scrolls lore. Alduin. Alduin is a world-devouring dragon and the primary antagonist in the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The Dovahkiin faces Alduin in an epic battle to save Skyrim and the world from his destructive plans. Moving on to Kratos, the gods of Olympus. Kratos challenges and defeats numerous Greek gods in the God of War series, including Ares, Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, and more. These gods are depicted as immensely powerful beings in Greek mythology. Titans. Kratos takes on colossal titans such as Kronos and Atlas in his quest for vengeance. These towering beings possess incredible size and strength. So finally, we are going to get our answer of who would win between the Dovahkiin and Kratos, at least according to the AI. So, allow me to read the battle that the AI has generated. On a stormy mountaintop shrouded in darkness, the Dovahkiin and Kratos find themselves locked in a battle of immense proportions. The gusts of wind whip through the air and the thunderous roars echo across the rugged terrain. Lightning illuminates their fierce expressions as they face off, each determined to claim victory and ensure their opponent's demise. The Dovahkiin, adorned in mighty armor and wielding a legendary Dragonborn sword, channels the power of the Thu'um. Their voice reverberates through the mountains as they unleash a devastating shout, shaking the very foundations of the earth. The ground trembles beneath Kratos' feet, but his indomitable will remains unbroken. Kratos, armed with the blades of chaos, charges forward with relentless ferocity. His movements are precise and calculated as he weaves through the air, evading the Dovahkiin's strikes. With each swing of his blades, he unleashes an unyielding fury, striking with the force of a tempest. The Dovahkiin counters with a combination of magic and swordplay, unleashing a torrent of flames upon Kratos. The searing heat engulfs the battlefield, but Kratos, driven by his insatiable thirst for victory, presses on. He leaps into the air, defying gravity, and slams down with thunderous force, causing shockwaves to ripple through the mountaintop. As the battle rages on, the storm intensifies and the skies unleash their fury. Lightning strikes illuminate the chaotic clash, illuminating the desperation in their eyes. The Dovahkiin taps into their dragon aspect, manifesting draconic power that engulfs their form in a swirling storm of energy. Undeterred, Kratos channels his godly strength, his muscles bulging with raw power. With a mighty roar, he charges headlong into the tempest, weathering the storm's onslaught. The clash of their weapons echoes across the mountaintop, each strike threatening to cleave reality itself. In a final climactic moment, the Dovahkiin summons the Thu'um one last time, calling forth a devastating shout of disintegration. The sheer force tears through the storm, hurtling towards Kratos, but with unwavering determination, Kratos hurls his blades of chaos, infused with godly power, straight at the Dovahkiin's heart. The world seems to hold its breath as the forces of destruction collide. The resulting explosion engulfs the mountaintop, ripping through the storm's fury. When the smoke clears and the dust settles, only one figure remains standing, battered and bloodied, but victorious. In this battle, it is Kratos who emerges as the sole survivor. His tenacity, brutal strength, and unyielding determination has proven too much for the Dovahkiin to overcome. The stormy mountaintop now bears witness to his triumph, forever etching this legendary duel into the annals of history. So, there we have it. The AI tells me that Kratos wins this battle. Kratos emerges as the sole survivor. Now, do I agree with this? Did the AI get it right? No. In my opinion, the Dovahkiin should win. And the real reason lies in the scaling of the Elder Scrolls universe and the scaling of the Dovahkiin. So, if you want a video expanding on the scaling of the Elder Scrolls universe, if you want a video on why the Dovahkiin, the Dragonborn, solos fiction, comment down below and hit the like button. Was it an entertaining battle? For sure. Of course, I think it was a great battle. I really liked the cleaving reality itself. I really liked that the Dragonborn tapped into the dragon aspect. Do I think that human-made stories and human-made breakdowns could be better? Absolutely. Do I think it's crazy that all I gave it was a 2-sentence prompt and it came up with all this? Yeah, it's nuts. Now, before I wrap this up, I want to take a second to plug in my own original creation. If you're new to my channel, you should check this out. I have my own comic book anthology coming out at the end of this year, December 2023. It's going to be debuting my flagship character, Godman, the Lifebringer. There's a video in the description. And also Xorg of the Komodo village of the planet Green, who also has a video in the description. So if you're interested in checking out my comic anthology that's coming out, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and find me on TikTok by the same name, FridayRandommedia. Let me know what content you guys want. Do you want more of the Asking AI series? Do you want more of my old school versus battle series? Do you want more what if videos? Go ahead and let me know in the comment section. As always, thank you guys for stopping by and tuning in. Have a great day and peace out.